After a long and a boring day at school, I finally sat down into my mom's car and we are gonna drive home. Finally, after 8 hours of being in my school, I was finally gonna go home and I could finally start being productive once again. However, before we would actually arrive home, my mom told me that we needed to go to the store because we needed to buy some salami because we didn't have anything for breakfast. And I said, "Ah, okay, why not? I guess we can sacrifice like 10 more minutes. It's fine, it won't affect my grind in the slightest." And so we walked into the shop in our local city, and the first thing that I saw in the shelves wasn't the bread that I was supposed to pick up. However, it was strawberry flavored croissants. And man, oh, those are my favorite ones. Like, yeah, sure, I like chocolate ones as well, but yeah, strawberry ones are just more natural. And immediately, without any hesitation, I thought to myself, man, the grind that I'm gonna go on today for my audience is gonna be so deep and so effort needing that, yeah, I need to give this to myself as a reward afterwards. And so I picked up at least like four of them because I wanted to have something for tomorrow also. And so we finally arrived at home. I did my grind that lasted for like 2 hours. And then I came downstairs and I absolutely demolished two of the croissants. And afterwards, for the next like couple of hours before I went to sleep, I felt like shit. Like honestly, dude, my focus deteriorated so much. Not because that I was full because I had eaten something before the croissants, or that I was overworked because of all of the productivity that I've done until now. I literally felt slower. I felt more sluggish, and I immediately knew that it was because of the croissants. It was not that they had high calories and suddenly they filled me up just because I ate two of them. No, no, no. They were actually really light and they were quite small actually. It was just that my stomach, it was overworked because of all of the bullshit chemicals that were inside of it. Like, bro, you could look at the back cover and see like all the ingredients that went into synthesizing this thing, and especially the jam inside of it. And you could find like the entire periodic table inside of it. And yeah, I know that as men on self improvement, we shouldn't eat stuff like this. But trust me, this grind was really hard, and I needed a huge reward because of it. And yeah, in the end, I got what I wanted and I got what I deserved, but at the cost of feeling like shit. Like, I haven't felt this bad since the start of my self improvement journey. I don't know why, but specifically on this day, like any other day when I would eat those croissants, I would feel completely normal. But this time, I ate more of them than normal because normally I would just eat one per day. But I guess I've overdone them by eating two. However, the thing that I came to realize and the conclusion that I came towards wasn't that I wasn't feeling like shit physically, but I was feeling like shit mentally. Not because I was draining my body, because my stomach was overworking to process all of this already processed food in the first place, but because on a subconscious level, I knew all the facts like sugar is bad for us. Like, you shouldn't eat anything more that has like eight ingredients. You shouldn't eat anything that our ancestors didn't have the option to eat. Yeah, I knew all of this, and yet I punished myself by eating two of them, two of these devilish substances, two of these synthesizers of hell that would destroy my mood for the rest of the day. And so you need to watch out for this thing all the time because it can ruin your mood no matter what part of the day you're in. You can literally just like, it's so dangerous that you can literally overdo it and you won't even realize that you've overdone it. Can you guess what it is? It is sugar, my friend. I know that at first sight, it may seem as this nice reward that you get to basically please yourself at the end of the day. It can feel nice whilst you're eating it, but trust me, the last time that you ate that brownie cheesecake, did you really felt satisfied with yourself afterwards? Or did you eat it just for the sake of being at the cafe already? And so you just wanted to take the opportunity. And I know that since you're maybe not that advanced in your self-improvement journey, you may not view sugar as a really bad thing right now. Well, my friend, all you need to do is basically just watch the video that I've linked for you in the description and read a couple of books on sugar and on the sugar industry, and you will completely change your mind. You see, inside of our body, there are two very important hormones. There's insulin and leptin. When you're hungry, like you have no food inside of your stomach, your insulin response gets triggered and it starts to rise. Your body starts to produce it. And so, what is the solution to lower your insulin response? What is the solution to stop your stomach from hurting and from crumbling? Well, it is to eat, of course. And so you go to eat, you have a nice snack, or you eat some really nice meal, or you sometimes even satisfy yourself with sweets. And over time, as you eat more and more and your stomach gets fuller and fuller, your insulin response gets countered by leptin. Leptin is the hormone that tells your body, no, it's okay, we are not hungry anymore. Our stomach is fuller. You can go away. And so your insulin goes lower and lower and lower until you're completely full and you don't feel like eating anymore. And when you don't feel like eating anymore, you basically have no insulin in your body anymore. That's how hunger works. And there is number one, the biggest disturbance when it comes to this healthy cycle, this one fucking destructor that makes you obese, that if you don't watch out for, it can truly destroy you mentally and physically in the long term. Can you guess what it is? Can you guess what absolutely annihilates this entire cycle and makes it obsolete? Well, it's sugar, my friend, because sugar is the number one support factor when it comes to insulin, meaning that you can basically eat how many sweets that you want, but you just won't feel as full as if you were eating something non-sugary. Think about it. When was the last time you ate a Snickers, for example? You felt like you could eat like 10 of them, but at like the fifth one, you felt full and you just didn't want to eat anymore. And you thought to yourself, oh, I just ate like 5 Snickers bars. Great. I guess I feel better now or something. Now, this in itself wouldn't really be that big of a factor, and it wouldn't be that a huge big of a deal, actually, because sugar is a completely natural thing that all of us need in our human body. I mean, the literal way that your cells communicate and the literal reason why you're alive is because you have glucose, which is this like primitive version of sugar that when your body breaks it down, you get energy. So yeah, because of sugar, you're alive. So yeah, it is really important in your body. However, when you combine this fact with the fact that they add so many bullshit chemicals to all of the everyday snacks that you eat, like the Snickers bars, the croissants that they sell at the stores, and I don't know, like all the other chocolate bars that you see, basically anything. Just the next time that you're at your store, just look at the composition and everything that you can't pronounce. Just don't buy it. Don't buy it, my friend. It won't be worth it. And especially if your ancestors didn't have the option to actually eat it. Because if they needed like this chemical laboratory to synthesize it, synthesize basically means like create it out of like elemental substances, then it's not worth it, my friend. Instead of trying to seek pleasure from sugar and from all of these bullshit insulin and leptin disruptors, How about you actually identify what you're looking for when you eat that chocolate bar, when you reward yourself? Do you actually authentically desire to eat that chocolate bar? If yes, then by all means, go ahead. I won't judge you any further. However, if you're seeking like social validation from the people around you and you're not getting it, then please, you need to work on that problem, of course. And you shouldn't seek pleasure from these destructive activities, from the instant pleasures that won't benefit you in the long term. You understand? Just grab your journal and really think about what you're actually seeking when you reward yourself with these pleasureful instant activities that bring you instant gratification in the short term, but in the long term, they destroy you both mentally and physically. If you want to join a community where we discuss our mental health and full of like minded men who share the same values as you, the same likes and dislikes, the same goals as you, who will give you that social validation that you're looking for. Sorry for that quick plug, but it is true. But at the same time, they will be like your blood bonded brothers who will give you advice anytime that you need it, and will be in a state of healthy competition with you in this race of men, and they will light a fire under your ass to keep going on a daily basis. Then you can join our Discord clan in the description. I know that if you're watching videos like these and willing to take action, then I know that you have way more potential than you think you have. So please, harness that potential and join us on the path towards greatness. I know that you'll find your place in there. If you want to make incredible amounts of progress in your mental health journey and you want to adapt the same kinds of mindsets that I've personally used over the past couple of years to achieve success in any realm possible, then you can check out Timeless Reader's Mindsets in the description. I know that it will truly change your life for the better, like it has been doing for me. But besides that, you can like the video, you can subscribe if you like, join the email list in the description, and get yourself a free ebook about mindfulness. Comment on which part of the video you liked the most, and which part of the video you will implement into your daily life. Don't forget to join the clan, you're still invited, and become a part of the family. And with that being said, thank you very much for watching this video, and remember, no one is better at being you